ESPN Fantasy Football Tutorial. How to play. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at the ESPN Fantasy Football app that you can download from your Play Store or your Apple Store. And right over here, this is what the interface actually looks like. So as you can see here, there's a bunch of cool things that you can actually go ahead and do. Now, first of all, to understand what fantasy football is the first step to knowing how to play. So fantasy football or fantasy any other sport, as you can see here, there's games, men's basketball, hockey, women's basketball, and so forth. And basically what happens is you have real players in real leagues playing real games in real life. And what you do is you have a selection of teams, and the people that are in your teams, the players who are actually real players, when they score points in real life games, then you end up getting those exact points on your league, and basically you get a match up against yourself, your league, and different makeups of teams, and you compete as such. So going further into the ESPN Fantasy Football app, what they basically offer is the opportunity to first create your own league. Then you can also join a league, and then you can also you can make a draft or a mock draft. So the first thing we're going to do here, as you can see, is we're going to create a new league, and this button over here, we can just tap on create. Now, the first thing you want to do is we want to name our league. So what we're going to do is we are going to name it My Awesome League. And once we are done, we can then go ahead and we can choose our league size. Now, depending on what you prefer, you can go ahead and choose a league size of 4 up to 18. We're going to go ahead and we're going to choose 10 team on our league. So the next thing is you have the scoring type. So the scoring type, the ESPN standard, which is PPR, this allows you to get extra points for catches by receivers, and I think this is sort of the more popular scoring type. And then there is a no PPR option, which is when you don't get extra points for catches. We're going to leave it on the ESPN standard PPR. Once you're done, you're going to tap on create league, and it's very, very simple from there. The next step you're going to be doing is you have to now create your league. So you can either copy the invite link, you can text the invite link to the people that you want to invite to your league, and then you can also email it, and there's some more sharing options. So what we can do is we can just say copy link invite, and once that is done, you can see here on the bottom it is copied. We're going to close this window. Now, right at the top of this page, you can see that there are a bunch of different windows. So there is a My Awesome League, and this is the league that we just created. And we can now go into schedule draft, and this is where you can schedule your draft. So there's 4 draft types. There's snake, a salary cap, an auto pick, and an offline. You can go ahead and you can explore that. You can also select a date for your draft, your date and time for your draft. And once that is defined, you can start inviting your teams, and you can build your league like that. So one of the other things that you can do here is you tap on My Team, and right over here you can actually start to manage your team. So you have your roster right at the top. You also have a match up, and this is basically where you'll see all the matches that are to happen in your future. You also have the players section right over here, and this is basically where you can build your team up. As you can see here, you can tap on the interested in. So once you tap on the interested in, if you just give it a second here, you can now see that you are interested in this player, or having this player on your team. And you can go ahead and you can do that with a bunch of different players so that you can build up your team. And let's just go into this one as well. And you can just tap on interested in. You can also find a bunch of information on this actual player, personal information, as well as all his player statistics and all the news related to this player. Then the next thing you can tap on here is the league. This is basically where you can actually manage everything about your league. So you can have an overview of your scoreboard, your standing schedules, playoff brackets, and so forth. As you can see here, there are also some league manager tools, some basic settings here. You can start changing names. You can also delete teams. You can also make your league viewable to the public. And then if you want to delete your league, you can go about that just over here. And just remember, only creators can do so. Then we have some draft settings over here. Again, you can change the draft settings. And then you can also invite managers to manage your league. And then you have the invite button over there. If you haven't got your link anymore, that's where you can go ahead to and you can get your league link so that you can invite teams. Right over here at the bottom of the screen, you can see all the teams that are in your league. So right now there are no teams in my league, but that's basically where you're going to manage them all. You can go into each team. You can see all of the statistics and everything else you need to see of that specific team. So if we go back out now to the home page again, we are going to join a public league. And now this allows you to get placed in a league with other fans. And it's this button right over here. And what you're going to do is you are going to just tap on the join. And once you've tapped on join over here, it'll basically ask you a few questions just to see where we're going to place you in a league. So your experience level, first of all, you can either be placed in a pro league, and then you can also choose to be placed in a beginners league. So I'm going to choose beginners just for example purposes right over here. Again, you can choose the scoring type. So it has the ESPN standard, which is the PPR. Again, the extra points for catches by receivers, and then the no PPR, which does not offer the extra points for catches. Again, we're going to leave it on the ESPN standard PPR. And then the draft type, we have the salary cap and the snake draft. So you get to pick order reversed each round, and then the salary cap draft. Here, place offers to sign players to your team. So now basically you can make an offer, and if that offer is accepted, that player will then be on your team. Now what we can do is we can tap on join a league right at the bottom, and you will have joined a public league. Now you can start building your league and you can start drafting. And this happens in time slots. So you manage 6 of a maximum of 25 teams in a free league. So your draft room will open in this time over here. You also have the opportunity to leave this league if you want to, but when this timer breaks down, you'll be able to actually draft your players, and this can only be done actually on a desktop, and it cannot be done on the mobile app. Let us now just go down and let us try to create a mock draft. So basically, if you want to create or if you want to draft, this is a great way to do so, and it won't actually be permanent on your profile. So it's basically, it's a mock-up, so you can sort of try out new tricks, new schedules, and you can try out new strategies. And this is a way you go about it. So as you can see here, there are available mocks, and for example, the very top one, it does say pro mock. We're going to tap on that. Now once we tap on that, it opens up the mock draft, and what you can do is you can choose an available draft slot. So we're going to tap on number 2, slot number 2. It's available. We tap on the join on the right hand side over here, and now we are in. It says this is a mock draft. The league will be deleted when the draft ends. Again, you can leave this draft if you'd like right over here, but you are now in this draft slots mock draft team. What you can do now is when that opens up, you can then start drafting. Again, you can only do so on the desktop app and not the mobile app. One of the last things that I want to show you, on the top of the page, you have the little gear icon. What you can do now is you can go through all of the settings, such as the account information over here at the bottom. You can also go through the display theme, email reports, order games, team lists, alert preferences. You can get some assistance over here if you need. There's a help tab and everything else in between. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in the next video. Cheers for now.